If you're one of the many struggling with post-COVID brain fog, then stick around because today we're going to be talking about natural strategies and lifestyle modifications to help get your brain back. So let's say you've beat COVID and you've come out on the other side. So many people are still experiencing long-term side effects from having COVID. One of those side effects that's particularly concerning for people is something that we're referring to as brain fog. And it's this feeling of having a cognitive decline after having COVID. Researchers and doctors don't know if this is a temporary or a permanent condition, but what they do know is that COVID-19 can damage the brain even in people that have been fully vaccinated. Some of the long-term cognitive effects that people with COVID-19 are experiencing is this feeling of not being able to hold a thought. Also, encephalitis, an inflammation of the brain characterized by headaches, sensitivity to light, and confusion, strokes, lack of oxygen to the brain, and chronic fatigue. So knowing that many of us who have had COVID-19 can be in this for the long haul, how can we help our brains under these conditions? Today, we're going to be talking about 4 categories of lifestyle modifications that doctors suggest can help lift the brain fog. The first way we can help our brains is by exercising more. What exercise does for our brains is that it oxygenates it. It aids in the formation of brain cells and helps remove plaque from our brains. It also helps stimulate the growth of new connections. Secondly, what we eat also greatly affects our brain and our cognitive function. Foods high in antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats help our brains. Things like beets and avocados, blueberries especially, broccoli, rosemary and turmeric, and walnuts. Anytime you're shopping for produce, look for foods that are vibrant and colorful because that means they are loaded with brain-loving antioxidants. And then what about lifestyle modifications when it comes to our habits? Well, hate to tell you, but if you are focused on brain health, you might want to avoid alcohol. A little bit is okay, but keep alcohol in moderation to optimize your brain health. Also, make sure you're getting the right amount of sleep. We always say get more sleep. Well, there's a fine line between too much and too little sleep when it comes to our brain performing optimally. You want to get between 7 and 8 hours. 9 hours, a little too much for the brain. Less than 7, not enough for the brain. Keep it right there in that sweet spot of 7 to 8 hours a night. Also, studies show that being social and forming social connections helps with your brain health. So go out to dinner with a friend or plan a game night or join a new club or recreational activity, but don't isolate yourself. Get around people in a healthy way during this season. And lastly, brain exercises. Just the way we need to exercise our body, we need to exercise our mind to keep it sharp, to keep those connections strong, and to keep it agile. One way you can do that is reading every single day. One of my favorite ways to exercise my brain is through one of the brain exercising apps. I love Lumosity. You can play so many games that challenge you to think and be quick and stay sharp and keep your brain working at its best. We also know that there's some supplements out there that may help us think a little sharper or help improve our cognitive function as we age and even lift that brain fog left by COVID-19. As we age, it's normal to lose neurons. It's called neurodegeneration, and that brain fog feeling is a part of that. So what natural supplements can we take to help in that area? There's a supplement called Clear Mind. Clear Mind contains 3 powerful ingredients to help fight brain fog. The first one is purified Siberian Rhodiola rosea. It acts as a strong antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and is an adaptogenic. An adaptogenic is just a natural substance that helps the body adapt to stress. It also exerts a normalizing effect upon our bodily processes. This ingredient is also amazing because it preserves dopamine and serotonin depletion, keeping cortisol levels at bay. The second incredibly effective ingredient in Clear Mind is phosphatidylserine, which is a fatty substance found in the brain that just decreases naturally as we age. So this substance helps protect your brain cells and helps messages get carried between them. It keeps your memory sharp and it seems to improve attention, language skills, and memory in aging people. And our third powerful brain fog fighting ingredient of Clear Mind is acetyl L-carnitine. This has been shown to alter brain energy metabolism. Your brain can produce more acetylcholine, which can significantly improve your memory and cognitive performance. So if you're dealing with the frustration of brain fog, whether it's due to normal aging processes or maybe some residual effects from COVID-19, try one or all of these easy and natural lifestyle modifications to help improve your brain function today. If you got a lot of value out of this episode, make sure you like and subscribe so that you can get more tips of how to improve your health naturally.